Bienvenidos a Joan Games. Hoy os traigo Tale of a Hero. Os dejaré un enlace en la descripción por si os lo queréis descargar gratis. Y empezamos.
Kick him in the throat! The thieving scoundrel!
Monster's done for, that's for sure. Olaf knows how to get him. You'll see.
Hey, Olaf, don't worry. We're not leaving you.
Yeah, if you get into a tight spot, we'll help you. We'll smack the freak on the kisser and send his teeth flying crossways. Darn. What now?
Olaf's done for. The monster's gonna grab him, that's for sure.
We ought to make scarce before it grabs us, too.
I must have put on weight again. Alia's cooking agrees with me too well. When I'm done here, I'll talk to her about a reasonable portion size. She won't listen to me, but at least I'll know I've tried. It's narrow, and luckily for me, not too high. I wasn't hurt much. My good old rope. May come in handy. The air's coming through the slots behind the boulder. The way out must be behind it. The monster uses the boulder instead of a door. The ground beneath it shows traces of it. I should roll it away and open an escape route if things go wrong. It's clay. It's jagged and softer in this place than the rest of the floor. Phew. Villagers told me a mud giant was raging here, and it's a dulcimian. Darn babblers. They never gave a good description, and this is what happens. If I don't think of something, I'm in real trouble. Attacking a dulcimian with a knife is suicide. I'll take a closer look. May come in handy. I'll take a closer look. I'll take it. I'll take it. Darn, that bowl is heavy. I'll leave it be. I don't want to make a noise. If the monster awakens, I'm done for. I'll tie the pieces of string together. I don't want them everywhere around my bag. See? In the end, the pieces make quite a long string. The fork didn't last long. I might be able to use it even thus bent. Wine's in it. And darn good. Where did he find it around here? I'll take one stone. Softening the clay under the boulder is a good idea, but needs more wine. Much more, though. It's a pity. This was the fifth. How many more before... Whoops! It did work! What by the horns of all devils was that? Still blocking the way out. I know you're here somewhere. Don't hide.
You're observant, meatball.
I followed my nose. You smell just like you look.
Nog's making me really happy. I'd never say he'd start catching people as well. His eyes fail him, though. Not much flesh on you.
No one caught me. Villagers hired me to get rid of the monster.
You came to kill Nog? Alone?
Are you going to stand in my way?
What if I am?
I know how to deal with the likes of you.
You threatening me, little man? Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
You're a smoky. Smoke from the magic fire someone put out while laying a curse. You have power over your victim, but for the rest you're only a harmless cloud of stench.
Ho, you'd be surprised at what I can do. But why spoil the fun? It'll be great to see you at each other's necks.
What are you doing here?
You said it yourself a minute ago. I'm a curse. A soul in the life of that stone face snoring over there. I'm the curse of his family for 5 generations, and I'm proud of it. It's a thing of tradition, just so you know.
Why has Nog settled here, in fact? Don't Dulcimians prefer mountains in the south?
He's been having communication problems with his tribe.
What do you mean?
He's angry all the time, dissatisfied, rough, and as soon as he sees anyone, he wants to fight. They banished him from home, and so he lives here.
Who cursed Nog's family?
How should I know? I can only guess it was a competing clan. Nog's tribe's been famous for their stonemasonry. They make incredible things from stone. I always possess the most gifted one in the tribe, and when he dies, I pass on to the next. Convenient for the competition, don't you think?
I guess so. What if someone's talents become known only later?
Don't know. It never happened. Probably nothing changes until my ward kicks the bucket.
Ward?
I have a very personal relationship with my clients, you know.
Does Nog have a weak point I could use?
You're really going to fight him?
That's what I'm here for.
One thing will kill him for sure. Sunlight.
Do you think I'm crazy?
No, sunlight can really kill him. Why do you think Dulcimians built their places underground?
I don't believe it. Sounds like a troll fairy tale.
Why would I lie to you?
Are you serious?
Do I look that unreliable?
To say the least.
Look, I probably want Nog to kick the bucket more than the villagers who hired you.
Why?
Nog is the most gifted beast in that family I ever met. He's the first who learned to deal with some of my talents, and I'm scared one day he'll figure out how to get rid of me completely. But if you kill him, I'll move on to someone else, and the lucky relative will be at the very beginning. And the new guy won't have a chance. Twice a day, I'll suck out of him every bit of hope, every drop of remaining self-confidence he might possibly have left. I'll simply enjoy all the delights that hopelessness, desperation, and limitless frustration can offer. I'll finally have enough.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. I just got carried away a bit, that's all.
See you later. I'm quite sure the crystal didn't glow before. Why did it start now? Could it have anything to do with Smokey's fit of laughter? The strange sound I heard might have been the spark of crystal. Let's see what state it's in. Might come in handy. Boy, is he a light sleeper. I won't go close to him. Don't want to wake him. Stinky?
What is it, Meatball?
What's that special crystal above Nog's bed? When I came in it was dark, now it's glowing.
That's one of Nog's inventions. It keeps me away. Guess I activated it when I got carried away. That's how the darn stone reacts to me.
Was Nog always a light sleeper? I almost woke him up.
Oh yeah, sleeping. That was my specialty, you know. No wonder he can't sleep well now, after all I did to him in his sleep. That's over now.
How come?
Do you see the lamps around?
It's hard to overlook them.
Moths flying around them are my work. I used to send them after Nog every night to suck every bit of happiness and satisfaction he collected during the day. He woke into even greater misery in the morning.
That's disgusting.
Thank you. To my distress, Nog invented these lamps which attract moths, and I can't control them anymore. He's a darn clever and talented beast. I hope you will get him off my back forever.
It's hard to try anything when you're constantly afraid of waking him up.
I could send some hard sleep if it wasn't for that crystal above his bed. I can't get close to it.
If I manage to turn off the crystal, will you help me?
Sure thing. I told you we were in it together. If you could only soften the light from the crystal, it would do.
I'll see what I can do. See you later. Hope I can hit it. The conditions are not too good for the eyes. I just hope the noise doesn't wake Nog up. I'm far from him, but still. Made of branches fastened by leather straps. Made of branches fastened by leather straps. I shaded the crystal and the way to Nog's is clear.
Fine. I'll fly over and make sure he sleeps like a log. But get what you need fast. I'm not sure how long I can be there.
If I take the ladder elsewhere, while Smokey's Nog under control, I'll leave the ladder here. I'll get it when I know how to use it.
Oof, it was becoming unbearable there. Even when the crystal is shaded, it's as pleasant as a country opera. Did you have time to take all you needed?
Yes.
Great. I hope you'll make Nog sweat real soon.
See you later. Hope that bar doesn't break. Finally! When it comes to the worst, I have an escape route. I promised the villagers to rid them of the monster, and I'm not leaving before I at least try. Stinky?
What is it, Meatball?
Let's say I trust you, and sunshine can really harm Nog. Any ideas how to get him in the sun?
Of course. And if I had hands, I would have done it a long time ago. Directly above the entrance to this big cave, on the ceiling, is a leather skin, stretched out over wooden construction.
I didn't notice it.
Take a good look then. Above the skin is a hole, an exit, and if you cut through the skin, you'll let the sunshine in. Of course, you have to find a way to get rid of the skin while Nog's under it, and you don't want to be within his reach when it happens. But you're a hero, right? So you can deal with it.
Sounds like a doable plan. See you later. I'll bring the ladder and take a closer look. It's a bright day outside. When I cut through leather, the sun will pour in Nog's den entrance. But how am I to cut through so Nog's under it and I'm out of his reach? The plan has serious flaws. The skin is thinner than I expected. The fork went through quite easily. Trap for Nog's laid. I'll remove the ladder so he doesn't notice. Hey, monster! You bare-headed dirt! I came for your loot! Don't try that with me. I know you can speak, and you must have realized you're in a jam. You can't go back, and you can't jump at me. You're standing in my shadow. If I crouch, the sun's rays will get you, so don't try any tricks. How about a little chat?
So, how did it go? Did you kill the monster? Did you get paid?
I won't get as much as they promised.
Here we go again. Those skunks. When they need something, they promise you the moon. And afterwards, all you get are excuses.
But honey, you know I don't do it for the money. And anyway, I didn't kill him.
What?
You hear well. I became his business partner instead.
Darling, are you crazy? That monster...
His name's Nog, and he's quite a nice guy when you get to know him better.
But...
Plus, he's very skillful, and I'm sure when he's done working on the mill, his services will be in demand. Naturally, I'll get a fair share from every job I get him, and a good stonemason's been needed around here for a while. So, even though I'll get my fee in a couple of weeks, I'll make much more than was promised for Nog's head.
I'd like to hear what your father would say about the famous hero's son doing business with monsters instead of killing them.
I have no idea, but I know what he'd say about this conversation.
Really? What?
Cheer up, my son. A loving woman nags her man the most for the same things she loves him for.
You just made that up. He'd never say that.
But he would think it.
You should lie down. You must be very tired talking that sort of nonsense.
You're right, we have a hard day ahead of us.
Get ready to dance through every night at the festival. We'll see what sort of hero you are.
You'll ruin me, you imp.
That's exactly what I want. And I'll fix you up again. Good night, dear.
Good night, love.
인 달아봐 사, 흰 달아봐 수, 안 달아봐 세.
What the hell is going on? Who is that? All right, I'll be right there. Where are my trousers?
Olaf.
Pripogela?
So, you remember me? You were still small last time I was here.
I was 8, and I remember that time really well. What's up? You want to come in?
No, haven't got time now. But if I'm not wrong about you, we'll talk more soon. I'll just give you a message and go.
Message? Who from?
Remember Dulevar?
King's magician. I was always afraid of him.
But he could stand you. Not a small thing with him.
What does he want from me?
Giant Krugel has awakened.
Krugel? Isn't that the ice giant whose brother Dad killed?
Fire Dragon Arioch. Yes, it's him. And it seems Krugel wants revenge. He started by kidnapping King's daughter.
Irea? But why?
Because your father killed Arioch on King's request, and he probably counts he'll lure someone from your family out of this way.
We have nothing to do with King Oglamius' court. Not for a long time. He himself banished us like dogs.
Krugel doesn't care. He doesn't care your father died either, if he knows about it. He just wants to take revenge on Oglamius and your family.
What do you think I should do?
You can run and hide. That's one possibility.
That's stupid. I can't hide all my life. And if Father was alive, he wouldn't approve of it. Irea stood up for us then. I owe her.
I thought you'd see it that way. Come to my shack tomorrow. I live in the swamp north from here. We might think of something. I have to go now. Get some rest. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Night. Krugel is a tough adversary. It will be hard to survive this adventure even with Pripogela's help. Maybe if I sailed overseas, maybe Alia would go with me. Maybe. I'd always hoped for one of those big missions. The ones songs are sung about and legends are told. Ones Dad was famous for. And now it's here. Am I really ready? I can't back out, though. Settling accounts with Krugel and repaying debt to Princess Irea is a matter of family honor. Alia will probably get really mad. I'll have to see her in the morning and explain I won't be going to the festival with her again this year. I have a hard day ahead of me. I should sleep. How come the door is open? Did I forget to close it last night? They're mainly encyclopedias and travelogues. Pity we couldn't take more of them from our castle back then. Washing dishes after every meal is a criminal waste of time. It's much better to wait until there's a pile and then do it all at once. When the lake's frozen in the winter, I take my bath in it. In the summer, it's just in the way. Locked. The lock seems inconspicuous, but it was made by the best locksmiths in the Grayoden Kingdom. Cracked water pitcher with keyflower image. Which reminds me that I hid the casket key under it. That was hard. I should oil the lock when I get a chance. Old cracked pitcher. Wow, it's almost noon. I must have been very tired to sleep this late. And the damn rooster's sleeping instead of crowing. Do you hear me, old beast? If you don't do your job, you'll soon end up on a plate in a bed of peppers and fresh dill blanket. It's too big to carry around. I'll come back to get it if I need it. Where did this come from? There's a note. Precisely when I have to tell Alia I can't go anywhere with her, she thinks of bringing me breakfast. I'm in more trouble than I thought. We sit here with Alia in the evenings and plan our future, or rather, she plans and I try to change the subject. It's a bit late for breakfast, but I'm starving. I'll eat these cakes in peace before I go to Pripogela. It was great, as always. Lately, it's been more of a dormitory for mice, cafeteria for cats, and summer house for a family of marmots. Despite the real drought this year, I always had enough water. It's a good well. My spare boat. The other one is at the lake. Good day, good man.
Wish it were. What do you have for me?
Alia left cake for me, so I'm bringing back the basket.
Put it somewhere by the door. I'll put it away later.
Leftover from breakfast. Leftover. Broom made of hazel tree twigs. Broom. They lead up to the rooms.
Why so early in the morning?
Keep laughing. I had a tough day yesterday and no crow from the darn rooster.
Get a young one and stick that old one in the pot. I'm telling you that.
I feel sorry for the old wretch. His meat is stiff anyway.
What sort of man are you? Can't even kill a rooster? What's to be done with you? Miller's widow was here this morning asking about you.
I promised her fish. Was she really angry?
Well, you know how she is.
I'll give her some free of charge later, but I've got other stuff to do now. I came to see Alia. Is she in?
She ain't here. I sent her to the gardens for cider. Must get me supplies before y'all leave with that cartload.
It looks like we're not going anywhere.
Oh, yeah?
Something came up. That is...
Save it for my daughter. Just wait till I make scarce. She'll raise hell, and I don't need to be here.
Fine.
Know what? Tell it to me anyways. You know how curious I am. What happened?
In the night, a woman came to me called...
Female? At night? That'll take a lot of explaining to Alia.
No, wait, it's nothing like that. Let me finish.
All right. Speak then.
So, a woman called Pripagela came to me. So I want to see Pripagela and discuss my options. I can't leave Irea after what she did for our family.
Son, Missy's gonna bring you back. Risking your neck for a strange lady?
I hope she'll understand.
Good luck, son.
How are you today?
Same wretched thing. My joints hurt, I see black spots, and it's rattling inside me like I ate onions and beans. Wretched life.
You should stop drinking that homemade hooch of yours.
That hoot of mine is the only thing that's between me and the boneyard.
You know the swamps up north, right?
Sure I do. Herbs I put in the hooch grow there. I put it in some of them sauces, too. I stay on the outside, though. Them swamps are mighty treacherous with all them insects and monsters. It ain't no place for the weak-kneed.
See you later.
Wait, son.
Yes?
Daughter's a mowing grass for them rabbits when she gets back. I promised to sharpen the sickle, but I'm too darn busy.
And you want me to do it for you?
Yeah? That would be nice of you.
Sorry, but I happen to be in a hurry, too.
This ain't gonna take long, and I gotta stay here. Lumberjack's gonna be here soon, and goulash ain't ready.
You know, I've got more important stuff than some goulash.
Now that's really something. Young gentleman has an important mission, doesn't even have time for the old man of his fiancée. But I won't beseech you.
Okay, then. That really shouldn't take long. Where's the sickle?
On that bench.
A Masek's mortar for grinding spices, sugar, nuts, and who knows what else. Nothing to talk about with him. They lead up to... May I borrow a piece of that rope, good man?
Take the whole thing and bring back what's left.
Leftover broom made of... Garlic's here to hide the smell of vinegar Masek uses to clean the tables and benches. It doesn't really work. It's no giant, but a bigger one wouldn't fit above the door anyway. Garlic. Locked, of course. Nothing to talk about with.
Bueno, pues hasta aquí. Gracias por ver el vídeo.